Let's talk about manifesting perfect grades. Now, are you someone who constantly fears that everything that you have not studied is going to end up on the exam paper? Or you're worried about your grades and you feel like you're not prepared enough? Then in this video, let me not only help you get the right grades, teach you the right manifestation method to get the perfect grades, but also hype you up. So, let me share a story from my own life which will prove to you that changing your future does not take a lot of time and it's possible. So, I did my engineering from BITS Pilani's Hyderabad campus as a chemical engineer. But I was one of the last students to get admitted into that college because I had low marks. So as soon as I went inside the college, I was intimidated, thinking that I am not good enough. I'm literally the lowest ranked kid in this college, so I'm not going to be able to compete with them because I thought studies are only going to get difficult, they are not going to get easier. So if I could not compete before, how am I going to compete now? I had this mindset back then. I didn't know about manifestation. Now I know that because I had this mindset is literally your beliefs. Because I had this mindset, because I had this negative, degrading belief about my own self that I won't be able to compete and I won't be able to succeed, I didn't. I became an average student. I would get grade points that were like 6 out of 10. So for the first 3 semesters, I had this idea in mind, and for the first 3 semesters, I scored average or below average marks until one fine day, I decided that why is this happening to me? That's the motherboard of all questions, right? Like, why is this happening to me? Do I deserve this? Because back then I was looking at everybody else who was having more fun than I was, who who were literally the definition of spoiled children. And they were getting better marks than me. They were having more fun. They had more friends. They were going outside more. But they were, at the same time, they were getting more marks than me. And I was so worried about my exams that I just wouldn't go anywhere. I was so worried. I was so scared. And still, I did not get the marks. So I was like, I think I'm more deserving than many kids here. So you see how my mindset changed. It went from, oh, I cannot compete with any of these because it was an assumption that I made, to, I think I deserve better. I have always been smart. I've always been good. I can easily understand these scientific concepts. It has been easy for me. See, when you take the marks that you are getting out of the equation, then who are you? Do you enjoy it? Have you ever tried to just read for the fun of reading? I know we've all done this with novels. We read them for the fun of reading. The problem with academics is that we think that our marks determine everything. That how much I understood a subject is determined by your marks. So we worry. So what happened when I changed my mindset? The fourth semester was so good that not only did I have the maximum number of subjects in any semester, I had 8 courses to study. I got an 8.5 plus GPA, and two of them were tens, like I topped the class. And later on, I got to know that for one subject, my answer key was being used to check the papers of all the other people, the whole class, 60 plus students. See, once you are one small mindset hack away from getting all the marks that you want, from being at the top of the class. It got to a level where the toppers of my class would try to take me away from studying from the classroom. They would literally come to me and be like, well, Why do you want to sit in this class so much? It's okay, we can read at home. It got to that level. By one small mindset hack, I decided to trust in my own ability to get the marks. I trusted that I know, I understand well. And if I understand things well, it's going to translate into marks. That's what it is. You have got it backwards. You are thinking that your marks are the validation, but your marks are not the validation. Your understanding is the validation. If you understand the concept, trust, trust your knowledge. Trust what you have done. I see so many kids consistently saying, "Oh, what I did not study come into the exam? Like I did not study this topic. What if it shows up in the exam paper?" They keep repeating it. What if it shows up in the exam paper? What if it shows up in the exam paper? And then what happens? That concept, that question shows up in the exam paper. But do you realize what you did? You literally manifested that concept being on the exam paper by repeatedly thinking about, I have not studied this. It's definitely going to be in the exam paper. Some people, some kids, bless them, have this belief that whatever they do not study shows up in the exam paper. Beliefs create your reality. You are literally manifesting what you don't know to be on the exam paper. So, what do you do now? I know it's going to be exam time soon for all of us. For some kids, it's going to be the board exams as well as the engineering entrance if you're in India, or you have these 10th grade, 12th grade exams, engineering entrance, college entrance examinations. And I know many of you are like stressed right now because there's just so much to study. And I know that there is so much pressure on students these days, no matter what branch you're from. I talk about engineering because I have been through that, but no matter what area of studies you choose to pursue, there's a lot of pressure. So, what I need you to do is trust and have faith that the preparation that you have put in is going to give you results. Change how you are talking about the subject, change how you are talking about your preparation. Trust in yourself more. That's what you need. So, there are some affirmations that can help you here that I'm going to share with you right now. First of all, keep repeating this affirmation. I always ace my exams. Simple as that. I always ace my exams. I always have the best possible answer to every question that is being asked in the paper. Everything I study is on the exam. Everything I study is in the exam. All of it. I am well prepared. What I have not studied doesn't show up. The exam paper only consists of things that I know. That's it. That's all you need to do. Changing your mindset is not a big job. You can just take 10 minutes of your time and take any 2 to 3 affirmations from all the affirmations that I spoke right now. Keep repeating them just once in a day for 10 minutes and you will see the results. Because back then when I did it, I did not know about manifestation. So I did not affirm and it took me some time to see the results. You can see them instantly. Because you are that powerful. If you can get your question paper to consist of questions that you have not studied about, then my dear friend, you can completely predict the question paper as well. Simply by repeating these affirmations. Look guys, after you repeat these affirmations, I want to share something very important. This is a concept that is very rarely talked about in our community, in the law of assumption, law of attraction community. All the good teachers talk about it, but inspired action is also something. In fact, inspired action is one of the most abused, not used manifestation concept ever. See, a lot of people think that manifestation is you think and it comes to you, but that's not the truth. You think a thought and then you'll be inspired to do something. You will be inspired to either read a particular chapter or you will be inspired to do nothing. Doing nothing when you are inspired to do nothing. That means your body is saying, we don't want to study anymore. Let's go outside. Let's watch something. Let's watch the TV. Let's go stand out in the balcony. Let's go take our dog to the park for a walk. It's your body telling you to not study anymore. And when you stop studying, when you don't study, that's also an inspired action. As long as you're feeling good, your whole focus needs to be on what feels good. Because so many people they just keep cramming. Like they just keep reading and reading and reading and reading out of fear that they'll miss something. Again, the whole idea that you are missing a concept which might end up on the examination and then you'll not know how to do it. So you'll fail the examination or you'll get low marks. You need to change your thoughts. For students, I would highly suggest to have a strict mental diet. Like, do not let a single negative thought. See, I think there are like 3, 4, 5 months right now. Can you give yourself a try? A chance that in the next 3, 4, 5 months you are not going to think a single negative thought. You are going to trust in your preparation. You are going to believe that you are not only capable but also deserving of all the marks that you desire. Right? This is the secret to getting the perfect grades. This has what has worked for me even when I did not know about manifestation. Because I've always been an intuitive child, so as time goes by I've realized how I was always guided towards the right thing. Now I know it was all manifestation. Listening to your body, listening to yourself is manifestation. Not doing anything when your body does not want to do something is manifestation. At the same time, studying a particular topic because it came to your mind is also manifestation. Your intuition is guiding you towards something that's going to be on the paper. So don't be very rigid. Don't shut yourself out so much that you cannot listen to the guidance that is being sent to you. This is the secret to getting perfect grades. If you have listened to this video till here, make sure that you comment, I'm going to get perfect grades. I am going to be on the top of my class in the comment section. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to share it with your friends and family and subscribe if you're new here. With that, I'm Neha Kumar. I'm your manifestation bestie. I make manifestation easy for you so that you can manifest all your desires. If you want one-to-one personalized coaching, check the description box for the details. And I will see you again soon. Bye.